Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into a real budget titan in the RC world, the Flysky FS-i6x transmitter.
Yeah, you see it everywhere. Cars, trucks, crawlers especially.
Mhm.
Super popular entry-level radio.
But there's this weird paradox, right? The actual hardware, it's pretty capable, but the software it ships with, it kind of hobbles it, leaves a lot on the table.
Exactly. And that gap, well, it's why there's this whole community software scene. It's almost necessary. Before you jump in, though, you got to understand the options. There are basically four paths.
Okay.
You've got the standard official firmware. Then there's the community bug fix, like Cleric K is a big one. Then community enhancement mods, like Fly Plus for unlocking channels.
Right.
And finally, the big one, total conversion. Think OpenTX or EdgeTX. High risk, high reward.
So our mission here is to pull out the best upgrades, explain what they actually do for performance, and flag the big risks. Give you the shortcut, basically, so you don't accidentally bump your gear.
Definitely. Let's start with what I think should be almost mandatory. The Cleric K bug fix firmware.
Okay, the bug fix. What's the actual bug?
Well, the weird thing is the official firmware often sends duplicate data packets. So instead of fresh info on your steering or throttle every few milliseconds,
You get old data.
yeah, stale data. It's probably some kind of efficiency thing that, slipped through QA. But the effect for you, it's this slight stutter or choppiness.
Ah, I can see how that would be bad for racing or crawling.
Exactly. Kills precision. The bug fix is simple, low risk, and just ensures every packet is fresh. Makes everything feel way more responsive. A must-do, really.
Okay, mandatory tune-up done. What about getting more features? The Fly Plus 10-channel mod seems super popular.
Oh yeah, it's probably the #1 reason people flash firmware on this radio. It's sold as 6 channels, but the chip inside, it can easily handle 10, maybe even 14 with some versions.
And people need those extra channels for?
All sorts of scale stuff. Think winches, 2-speed gearboxes, complex 4-wheel steering modes on crawlers, lights. It turns a basic radio into something much more capable for builders.
Right. Now, getting into these mods, prep is key. And this is where people mess up, right? The difference between the i6X and the older i6.
Huge difference, yeah. The newer FS-i6x uses a standard micro USB port. But, and this is critical, you need a data cable, not just a charge-only cable.
Ah, the cheap ones that only carry power.
Exactly. Use one of those, and the update fails. Might even brick it mid-process. The older FS-i6, that needs a totally different proprietary PS2-style cable.
So following a guide for the wrong radio or using the wrong cable.
Is probably the #1 reason flashing fails for people.
Yeah.
Gotta double check.
Okay, good warning. And if you are going to try something more complex, like OpenTX, the golden rule.
Back up your original firmware first,
Okay.
always. You need a special tool, like an STM32 programmer, that talks directly to the chip.
And that backup file is?
It's your only guaranteed way back if something goes wrong. Your
Wow.
safety net. Without it, you could easily end up with a paperweight.
Makes sense.
And related to that, something people often forget, or maybe don't realize, is the rebinding imperative.
The what now?
When you flash custom firmware, it often changes the radio's unique internal ID that it uses to bind to receivers.
Which means?
It means you have to physically rebind every single receiver you've ever linked to that radio across your whole fleet.
Oh, wow. If you have like 10 trucks.
Yeah, suddenly your quick firmware update turns into an afternoon of taking models apart to press bind buttons. You need to factor that time in.
Okay, so summarizing the main paths is then stick with official if you just want stability. Use Cleric K for like mandatory precision improvement.
Right.
And Fly Plus if you need those extra channels for scale builds or crawlers.
Pretty much covers the main use cases. But for the real advanced user, the tinkerer, the OpenTX or EdgeTX path, that's the true end game.
Even with the risks, like sometimes you have to solder stuff, right?
Yeah, sometimes you need to temporarily bridge 2 points on the board just to get it into the right update mode, the DFU mode that's involved.
So why bother?
Because OpenTX unlocks using external transmitter modules, and that's huge.
Yeah.
Specifically, modern high-performance RF links like Express LRS or ELRS.
Okay, ELRS. And what does that actually give you, performance-wise?
It means your cheap little FS-i6x can suddenly have pro-level link quality. We're talking latency dropping from maybe 20 milliseconds, which is typical, down to like 2 milliseconds. Super fast, super reliable.
So a budget radio.
Can get range and link performance that actually beats many expensive professional radios costing hundreds more. That's power you just cannot unlock with the SOC system. It's kind of amazing, really.